All right, we're live here, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I posted an episode this morning actually, and this episode is actually a breaking news episode. I haven't done this before, but we're going to be doing this now. We're going to be talking about Roe V Wade being overturned, and yes, if you guys have heard in the news last hour or so, we have heard that Roe V Wade will be overturned, which Roe v. Wade is what legalizes abortion. And yes, I am a happy camper. Send traffic. Okay. Yeah, you can send it, Noah. Share this live stream so we can get more and more people to talk about it, because I want everyone to hear this. Okay, as some of you guys heard, Roe v. Wade has been overturned. Well, it's actually the Supreme Court has voted to yet. It's just the draft that has been leaked, and there's a reason the draft has been leaked. It was leaked by someone who is clearly against who is against the Supreme Court overruling it and wanted to pressure the Supreme Court into changing their mind. So I rephrase it when it says it has been officially overturned. It has not yet, because the decision has not been made final. That won't come for about another month or so, I believe, like around either later this month or next month, somewhere around that time. That is when it will officially be announced. Right now, it hasn't been, and basically just the draft that Justice Alito wrote has been leaked, and obviously it was leaked, and it's technically I don't know if he would say it's illegal or not, but it clearly should not have been leaked right then. It should not have been. So who knows what's going to happen, but we'll probably get more fiery but peaceful protests going on. You know what I'm referring to, guys. Yeah, fiery but mostly peaceful. Yeah, because there actually has been a gate put around the entire Supreme Court building to prevent people from getting inside, because they are worried that there's going to be a huge riot out there. And right now, there actually are a bunch of people surrounding the Supreme Court as we speak. Like, there's a whole group of people out there. I want to see if I can find that here, because I saw that video on Twitter. Let me see. I'm gonna try to bring it up right here. Let's see. I know I've seen it somewhere. I'm trying to find it again. Where is it? Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. This is taking too long. I'm trying to find that video because I saw it. Right here. I found it right here. Give me a second. I'm going to show you guys the screen right here so you can see it as well. Second. Share screen. All right. Right here. All right. You can see the screen right here. Like, there are actually people outside the building right now. Take a look. Here you can see. Yeah. Yeah, you can see right here. You see? They have a gate surrounding it. Yeah, they have the gate surrounding the building right now, as you can tell right there. And they obviously have security guards right up there. Right there's the security guards, and they're trying to protect the people in case something happens. The justices, I mean, in case something happens, because obviously this could get violent, very violent, right here. Yeah, so you guys get the idea, okay? Like, there is a lot of people out there right now, and right, okay, and now. Basically, like, what I want to do right here is I want to go over the decision that Justice Alito made. The draft of the decision that he created, I should say. We're going to go right into it right here. So here it is right here. Oh, well, Politico was the one that shared the leaked article, the leaked documents. But yeah, and obviously right here, we're going to go over some of the things. I'm going to try to find it right here. We're going to go over some of the key passages right here. And yeah, all right, we're going to go right over it, of course. Can you guys see it? Just to be sure. Can you see it? Okay. Right here. Okay, yeah. All right, here you go. Yeah, okay. Here we go. This is actually, I believe, was one of the main one of the main passages in the decision that was written by Justice Alito, and I quote right here: "We hold that Roe and Casey must be overruled." Roe obviously was the decision that made abortion legal, and Casey, if a lot of you don't know, was it was the law that was created to when abortion could be banned. Like it was at viability, which I believe was 20 something weeks. So I'll have to go recheck that again. But back to it. The Constitution makes no reference to abortion, and no such right is protected by any constitutional provision. This is correct. If you look at the Constitution, you will have a hard time finding the word abortion at all in it, because it was not in the Constitution at all. And just because it's not in the Constitution. Like, I can look at the Second Amendment right now, and it shows that I have a right to own a firearm, but there's nothing in there that gives anyone a right to an abortion, which there is no right to even murder someone. You can't do that. So, yeah, okay. We're gonna go over the next passage down here, right here, down Politico. Roe was extremely that's a tough wrong from the start. Its reasoning was exceptionally weak, and the decision has had damaging consequences. And far from bringing about a natural settlement of the abortion issue, Roe and Casey have inflamed debate and deepened division. It is time to heed the Constitution and return the issue of abortion to the people's elected representatives. 100% agree. The Supreme Court should not be deciding what decides if something is illegal or not. That should be up to Congress and the state legislators and the citizens who vote for them. Because, like, when Roe was first created, it immediately, because there were a lot of states that outlawed abortion, and it just threw those laws out, and it basically telling the voters, you guys don't get to decide this. You have no right. And it was a 7-2 decision, and the decision came down from Justice Blackmun. And like I said before in one of my previous videos, Blackmun was a mediocre justice. And when I'm saying that, I am trying not to speak ill. That he was very mediocre, and you guys get the idea. He was not a good justice whatsoever, not even a little good. And yes, Roe and Casey have caused great division in this country. Like, outside of decisions based on race and certain decisions on the Civil War, there has not been a single Supreme Court case that has divided the country more than Roe v. Wade. That is a fact. Nothing has divided this country even remotely close to Roe v. Wade. And yeah, because you have the pro-lifers and pro-choicers. And when you look at the end of the day, they don't realize they have a lot in common, which I'm pro-life. There are a lot of things that I have a lot in common with pro-choicers. I'm just anti-abortion. I'm pro-life. If you want to jump off a building if you want to jump rooftops downtown, go for it. I don't care. But you don't have a right to go kill someone who doesn't even have a say in whether they get to live or not. I do not believe in that. Yeah. And yes, it was an extremely weak decision. It was extremely weak. It was found in the right to privacy, which is not in the Constitution. Things that are in the Constitution, like your home can't be searched or seized, your property can't be seized. You can't forcefully have soldiers. There can't be soldiers forcefully quartered in your house. You can't without. They can ask permission to have some in there, but they cannot be forced. All right. Let's get to this one down here. All right. This is another decision. The inescapable conclusion is that a right to abortion is not deeply rooted in the nation's history and traditions. There is nothing in the Constitution that gives you the right to an abortion. So obviously there is not a single thing that says you have a right to an abortion. Now, a lot of pro-choicers to say, well, it was written back in those times by men. Well, okay, they still were pro. If you looked at the founders, if you looked at a lot of their ideas, you put them in here today, they would be pro-lifers. They would be anti-abortion. And yeah, I do not think they would be pro-abortion. They would not be. All right. On the contrary, an unbroken tradition of prohibiting abortion on pain of criminal punishment persisted from the earliest days of the common law until 1973. Abortion should be illegal. There's no question about that. Abortion being legal, it's like Kermit Gosnell. A lot of people don't know who he is. Kermit Gosnell he killed hundreds of babies that were in the third trimester. And in some cases, he would actually deliver the baby, and then right after it, he would kill it. He was one of the most evil people who's ever been on this planet. And we just let it go by. The media never covered him. He was, it just makes me extremely angry that is going on. Yeah. All right. I think there's only more right here. We can only do our job, which is to interpret the law, apply long-standing principles of stare decisis, and decide this case accordingly. We therefore hold that the Constitution does not confer a right to abortion. Yes, because it's not in there. So how do you have a right to something if it's not even in the Constitution, which is the basis of where our country stands on? You can't. There is nothing in there that says it. They say it was found in the right to privacy, which is not in the Constitution. So, yeah. Roe and Casey must be overturned, 1,000%. And the authority to regulate abortion must be returned to the people and their elected representatives. There you go. It needs to be returned to us, the people. We are the ones that should be deciding this, not the Supreme Court. Each state should have, a lot of pro-choicers say they think that when Roe is overturned, it immediately outlaws abortion. No, it does not. What it does is that it returns abortion returns the decision back to the states where it was beforehand. Before 1973, as I said, it was up to the states. Different states around the country had different laws. And when this happens, this will go back to the states. Like Texas, for instance, has the 6-week abortion ban, and that will probably be extended to the entire time. Mississippi's 15-week abortion ban will be extended will obviously be upheld, and it'll be extended to the entire time. Oklahoma's abortion ban which criminalizes abortion of any kind and makes it a felony. The doctor can be sentenced up to 10 years in prison, which that'll be upheld. And Florida's bill, obviously 15 weeks as well, so will be extended as well. Basically, most red states will outlaw abortion. And blue states like California, New York, Illinois, New Jersey, and a few others will keep abortion legal. In California, it's going to be Gavin Newsom himself has said that California will be an abortion sanctuary state where they will literally pay for women to have their abortions. They'll pay for their hotel rooms and they'll pay for their transportation. They'll pay them to come from other states to their states. They will actually pay for doctors who are trained in abortion to get their abortion to get licensed, their medical license, and their medical bills. There you go. So this, like I said, this is the thing that's divided this country more than anything else ever, and it's not even close. Like I've heard before, if a civil war is going to happen to this country in our lifetime, this is going to be the main issue that causes it. And obviously, if you look at a lot of things that have been going on, uh, just look at the left's reaction to this. Oh my God, you cannot believe some of the stuff that they have been saying. They are so triggered by it. It's actually pretty hilarious. Like, you cannot believe anything that is being said. Like, they literally said, "This is going to be this right wing start to communism. They are going to be in full control." Yeah, like, there's a lot of things that are being said there. Hold on there. I'm going to check on this right here for a second. Yes, it is. Yes, it's important, but I still think it's part of the multiple commodities to divert attention from Pelosi and ensure securing their investments. Yes, like, that's another thing that I've heard is that this, because obviously there's going to be a red wave this November. A lot of people on both the left and right have been saying, like, since this came out like 2 hours ago, about an hour or two ago, that basically that this could start like a blue wave this November instead. Because the Democrats will finally have something they can push outside of the radical agendas right now. So, and this can get very violent and get very dangerous. So, yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, but right now, I want to see something right here. I want to check out some of I want to check this, show you guys this. This was hilarious. This is from Libs of TikTok right here. If you know who Libs of TikTok is, it's one of the most Libs of TikTok is one of the most funny. Wait, wrong one. Sorry about that. Libs of TikTok is probably the most funny Twitter account out there. I'm going to show you this video this Libs posted about these women. They're talking about abortion being outlawed now. Well, Roe V Wade being overturned. Oh yeah. Hi Nova. Hi Nova, I know you're right there. We're having a fun time right here. This is actually pretty hilarious. This part's pretty hilarious. Yeah. Can you let me know if you guys can't hear it. Let me know in the comments if you can't hear it. Like, watch this. You can't hear it? Oh, okay. So I'm not going to play it, obviously, if you guys can't hear it. So, okay. So I'll have to take a look at that later on. So, yeah, sorry about that, guys. I wish I could fix that, but I can't right now. I'll have to take a look later. All right. Let's get back to this. Like, 1 second. I'm going to try to find this. I want to go through some of these people's reaction to it. Let's see. Give me a second. No, I'm going to go right here. Wait, can you guys see? Okay. There you go. Okay. We're going to go to some of these people's reactions to it. Like, this actually can be pretty hilarious. It's preparing. Who is Lawrence Tide? Okay. If the Alito opinion savaging Roe and Casey ends up being the opinion of the court, it will unravel many basic rights beyond abortion. It will go further than returning the issues to the states. It will enable a GOP Congress to enact a nationwide ban on abortion and contraception. Partially true, because I actually hope there is a federal ban on abortion. I hope there is. There's not going to be no ban on contraception. That is the stupidest thing I've heard. Like, that is not going to happen, and it never will happen. Like, anyone who thinks contraception is going to be banned, come on, you can't be serious. Like, you literally cannot be serious right there. Okay, let's imagine the Supreme Court actually changed it in response to the pressure from this leak, and the decision switched 5-4 in favor of upholding Roe and Casey. That would be it for the Supreme Court. Total annihilation of the institution's integrity. Fauci would have more credibility. Fauci would have more credibility. Oh, yeah. That is 100% correct right there. Like, if the decision changes like that, no one will ever trust anything from the Supreme Court ever again. That is a 100% fact. No one will trust a single thing from the Supreme Court, because You guys are getting people's hopes up right here, and then all of a sudden you do a 180. No. Okay. The left needed outrage and a narrative switch. That's why Roe and Casey draft was leaked. Yeah, I believe it. This is all strategic. Yeah, this is 100% strategic. There's no debate right here. It's strictly strategic. Like they know that they're giving the Democrats something to complain about, so something to campaign on, so that when midterms come around this November, they're going to say abortion rights attack, la 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 la. Yeah, because they're going to use this is their last spark, their last piece of hope that they have for their agenda. This is the last thing they have in total. Oh, I want Ben Shapiro. I'm gonna check Ben's out. The draft majority opinion by Alito is a devastating destruction of Roe and Casey. It doesn't leave a matchstick standing. The Constitution does not prohibit the citizens of each state from regulating or prohibiting abortion. Roe and Casey arrogant that authority. 100% agree. Yeah, I like that this decision came down. I hope the decision sticks. I hope the Supreme Court does not change their decision. They do not fall under the pressure and just cave to the woke mob. Because because you cannot go with this. Like you can't. You just cannot. Like you already decided this. If you decide to change this at the last second just because of the pressure from the woke mob, just a few individuals, you're going to destroy a lot of relationships. You're going to destroy a lot of bridges. This country will never come back at any capacity ever again. All right. Who is this? No excuses. Work hard. Okay, this is something. So they're overturning Roe and Casey. Never mind how you feel about abortion. This is earth-shattering because it means that there's no such thing anymore as settled precedent like civil rights. There is a settled precedent on civil rights. Everyone agrees. No one cares what skin color you have. No one does. Abortion, there is so much thing. It's a never-ending argument. It never does, except at conception. Because the moment you draw some sort of line when it comes to abortion, you immediately apply it to something to an adult in real life, an adult in actual, like one of us. You can apply to that. Okay. How is it that in 2022, old white men are still trying to dictate women's bodies? Overturning Roe and Casey doesn't save anyone. It will just kill more women. I applaud. No, it won't. Most women will survive. This is not going to harm women. No, it does not. And plus, you forget, not all of the people who are voting for Roe, to overturn Roe, are white men. Clarence Thomas, a black man. Amy Coney Barrett, a white woman. You see, they are voting to overturn Roe v. Wade. So you lost your argument right there. And it's not going to kill more women, like it or not. It's not going to. So we hold that Roe and Casey must be overruled. Justice Alito, I completely agree. This is probably something interesting. This draft opinion overturning Roe and Casey is not just an imminent threat to women. It is a broad attack on the right to privacy and fundamental rights enjoyed by women and sexual minorities. Nobody is safe from the United States Supreme Court radicalism. Nobody. This does not limit that. When no one has a right to kill someone, yeah, that end of story right there, obviously. Ironic how gun reform couldn't possibly stop gun violence, but overturning Roe and Casey will end abortions. All this will do is kill thousands of uterus owners. Whatever. They probably already know this and just don't effing care. Our country is not a... Yeah, I'm not going to say that. Okay. Here's the thing. Gun reform if you look at all these mass shooters, obviously, because this is going to be about abortion, but if you looked at all those mass shooters, everyone knew they were crazy before they did it, and no one did anything to stop them. You had so many opportunities to stop them. Like, they all showed dangerous and murderous intent. Everyone knew they were crazy, and they didn't stop them. And there's no evidence that gun reform would stop gun violence. There's always going to be gun violence no matter where you go. I want to check some of these comments. My friends say hi. We're going to go watch some other vids, bro. So if it turns over, then is abortion illegal? No, it's not. So abortion, Russia, probably violence is cards to play. If Roe v. Wade is overturned, it does not make abortion illegal. It just gives the decision the right to make it illegal back to the states. That's all it does. So if like a red state like Texas, they can outlaw abortion if they want. And if a blue state like California wants to keep abortion legal, to keep it legal, they're going to keep it legal. Yep, we can. Yeah. I'm going to go through more of these because these are actually pretty funny. This is pretty funny stuff. This is too good. Overturning Roe and Casey would give a lot of Democrats and independents pause about voting Republican, me included. The law firm my mom funded won Casey. Okay. There's going to be a red wave this November. The idea that this is going to persuade a lot of Democrats and independents from voting Republican, it might create some, but not many, if any, because people are sick and tired of all this crap that's going on right now in the world. No, it's not going to. It just won't. Alito's draft opinion overturning Roe and Casey approvingly cites Clarence Thomas' debunked claim that abortion is a tool of eulogies against black people. Abortion is used against black people because a lot of you don't know, and you guys should know that. Are you guys aware of what the reason of the woman who founded Planned Parenthood? Do you know why she founded it? The reason why she founded it? Simple. And this is actually a fact. You can look this up right now if you want. She founded Planned Parenthood just so she could abort more African American children. That is a fact. That is probably the most racist thing that you could do other than slavery. You guys get the idea. Oh my God. Oh God. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's my friends say hi. We're gonna go watch some. Yeah, okay. I already read that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. A lot of these blue check marks are giving me a huge laugh right now. I bet they had the Roe and Casey signs printed yesterday. Protests will pop up. Watch how quickly they bust paid folks in. Orchestrated. The left can't win anything other than destruction, being a victim, or chaos. They need a primary talking point, so they created one. They created one. Of course, the left is going to take advantage of this. Of course. How else would they? They have nothing going. They have nothing going for them right now. So their only hope is this going into the midterms this year. Oh God! Remember when Brett Kavanaugh said that Roe and Casey were settled law, and Senator Collins believed it and voted for him? Here's the thing, though. That was at that time. There has been a lot of the Supreme Court decisions that have been overturned. Obviously, the most disgraceful one that was overturned was the one that legalized slavery in the country. There was a Supreme Court decision that legalized slavery back in the 1800s, I believe. And obviously they overruled that. So you guys get the idea. Kavanaugh's probably has done a lot more research at this moment, and he's decided his opinion has been swayed on this. Yeah, abortions aren't going to stop with the overturning of Roe and Casey. Safe abortions will stop. No, they won't. This decision will lead to death and danger for women everywhere who won't be able to travel to places where abortions will remain legal. Who cares if you don't travel there? You don't have to. No one ever said you have to travel there. You can go to a blue state. You can live in a blue state if you want. You don't have to live in a red state. And it's not. And the idea that it's going to stop safe abortions. Look, you can go to a blue state, like I said. But the original talking point about abortion, and this started with Bill Clinton, was that he said abortion should be safe, legal, and rare. Okay, I completely disagree with him on that, but at least that's not where we are right now. We're like, abortion is healthcare. abortion should be legal. Abortion, it should be taxpayer funded. Abortion you should have the right to abortion to the minute before the baby comes out of the womb. Or in some cases, a lot of these idiots, they believe abortion should be legal until even after the baby is outside of the womb. You can look this up right now if you want. Yeah. No, fully wrong. They'll activate Ant's teeth to kick shut up again. Parents never lie. Yeah, that is 100% true right there. So, yeah. Okay, completely overturning Roe and Casey is already terrifying, but this wording very much lays a groundwork that leads to upending of everything that isn't explicitly in the Constitution. I cannot express enough of how much of a disaster that would be and how utterly dangerous it is. You don't have a right to kill someone. Where in the Constitution does it say you have the right to kill someone? We have laws that said you are not allowed to kill another human being. And that is a human being inside the womb. Yeah. Okay, we hold that. I'm going to try to find some blue check marks right here. Okay. Okay, no, not that one. Okay, I want to find. Oh, okay, I got to talk about this one. Complicit in violent insurrection. He's talking about Clarence Thomas, this black guy on the Supreme Court right here, who's a conservative. Guilty as hell of treason. Impeach this damn traitor. Yeah. You see, oh my God. Just because they're angry, they think a lot. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Let's just say if this were a Democrat instead, if Clarence Thomas was a Democrat instead of a Republican, they wouldn't be saying anything about it. That's a positive. They would not be saying a single thing about it. Because they think Clarence Thomas should be impeached because his wife was at the January 6th thing. Well, at least in the area at that time. I don't know for a fact. What, did I ring? No, okay. Okay. And guess what? The people that stormed the Capitol were actually the ones that started it were federal agents and Antifa thugs. So, and his wife didn't. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the election. Obviously, I can't right now. But you guys know how she felt about the election. Okay, Congresswoman Mary Gary Scullin. Women were called hysterical for sounding the alarm about abortion rights. We were told Roe and Casey were settled law. This leaked opinion shows we were right to be terrified. The Senate was now moved to pass the Women's Health Protection Act. Okay, opinions change a lot. Okay, and abortion is not a right. There's nothing in there that says abortion is a right. And yeah, also, if you guys didn't know something, and this is a fact too, most of the pro-lifers are actually women. That is most pro-lifers are women. That's just a fact. There are more women that are pro-life than men. There are, and I think there are actually more. I think there are actually more men that are pro-choice than women that are pro-choice. I believe so. I could be wrong on that, but I believe there are. But it's true that there are more women that are pro-life than men. Okay, I want to try to find some more. Okay, we will continue from the page. Okay, I want to try that. Is this an abortion thing? We represent 60,000 OG. We're dedicated to improve. Okay. This is probably something hilarious right here. ACOG, okay, is aware of the reports of a draft opinion that will strike down the protections afforded by Roe and Casey. We will continue to affirm that the ability of patients to access safe, legal abortion is critical for their health and well-being. Abortion is not critical for a woman's health and well-being unless their life is in danger. I'm not interested in listening to anything else. Okay, about that. Okay, I'm gonna try to find some more. Oh, this guy, this Prasant, who I don't know who this is, guy. If any of you know who any of these people are that I don't know, please let me know in the comment section below. They will gut Roe and Casey. They are coming for Loving, Griswold, and Oberfell. You could absurdly count on that. It wouldn't surprise me if they came for Brown after that. Dark times in America. Oh my God. You guys see where these idiots are coming from. You can tell. Okay. I stand for better.org. I'm not interested in hearing you. Okay. What is about to make them. Oh. Okay. Even though I'm going to look at this one quick. Supreme Court is about to make the most ridiculous BS argument to overturn Roe and Casey. If Alito's logic stands, then Upperfield and Loving could be overturned as well. No, it can't. Are you happy now, Susan Collins? You said Kavanaugh wouldn't overturn the precedent of Roe. So stupid. Like I said, people's opinions change. Okay. Is this actually Vosh? I want to know if this is truly Vosh right here. Okay. If you guys don't know who Vosh is, he is a prominent leftist YouTuber. He considers himself to be a libertarian socialist, which makes no sense whatsoever. But he is an extremely radical left person. He has said publicly that he believes, this is a fact, I'm going to try to phrase this correctly. Vosh has said that videos of underage people should be legal. I'll leave it at that part. But Vosh is Vosh is a sick human being. He is. And yeah, okay. I want to read what he said right here because I just have to look at this. I have to look at what Vosh said. 1 hour ago, Politico published a draft opinion written by Justice Alito, which was linked to them. It indicates the Supreme Court intends to overrule Roe and Casey, effectively ending federal protection for abortion rights. Okay. We've long anticipated this attack, but here it is, written plainly in a document entitled The Opinion of the Court. Following these rulings, which probably won't happen for a few months, we can expect total abortion bans in dozens of U.S. states. Yes, hopefully we do. There's no way to know for sure which states will pass total abortion bans, but it's not hard to guess. The Guttman-Fierce Institute took this guess a year ago. All right, I'm going to take a look at this part. Obviously, if you look at these states, they're all red states. And some of them are actually, some of them are purple states. But these are the ones that are almost likely to. Texas, basically the entire South, most of up here, otherwise Arizona, Utah, a lot of the Midwest, and yes, I'm glad I live in Iowa, a red state, which will protect babies' lives. Yes. So I want to read more of what Vosh said. The leaking of a draft Supreme Court opinion is unprecedented in modern history. I assume whoever is responsible for this leak did so in the hopes public outrage would dissuade the court from following through on this decision. Yeah, for once I actually agree with Vosh. For once I do. Obviously, it's obvious that whoever leaked this did it with the intent to pressure the Supreme Court into changing its opinion from overruling Roe and Casey. It's obvious. Yeah, it's obvious. Fully wrong. Yeah, okay. Oh, who's all still here? Actually, like I'm curious who's all still here. Like, yeah. Okay. The court is real. Okay. If they overturn Roe and Casey, they can very well overturn a lot more protections. No, they're not. We're going to be living in 1950s America by 2025. No, we will not. Yeah. I'm going to go look through a lot more other reactions. Okay. Now, I'm going to look in Roe v. Wade. Wait. At Roe v. Wade. I want to look at a lot more. I want to see blue check mark. They leaked it for a reason. Yes, I'm a fan of Art Taking Back. I will follow him. Oh, I looked at this one a while ago. This was from Senator Elizabeth Warren. This is actually a pretty hilarious thing. An extremist Supreme Court is poised to overturn Roe v. Wade and impose its far-right, unpopular views on the entire country. It's time for the millions who support the Constitution and abortion rights to stand up and make their voices heard. We're not going back. Not ever. Yeah. Elizabeth Warren, probably the most stupid person in the entire Senate. Well, okay. One of the most stupid. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that part. Okay, everything, basically, this is the proof that to the left, about the left. Everything they disagree with is far right. And everything that violent that they do, a lot they either deny it or they push it on the right. Like the biggest thing of all, like they say that the Nazis were far right wingers. They were far right. But in reality, when you look at it, the Nazis were actually socialist. Specifically, they were national socialists. And they had they wanted a lot of the same things that Elizabeth Warren wants. She is a socialist, and Bernie Sanders is a socialist. They wanted the same things Bernie Sanders wanted too. So yeah. We're not good. Yeah. Raise his hand. Yeah. Is that actually? Are you being funny, Noah? Are you trying to be funny about raise his hand thing? I'm trying to figure out what you're meaning by that. Actually, yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. Oh, Mark Dice. I'm not sure. I'm a big fan. I'm a fan of Mark Dice. I watch him every once in a while. If somebody assaults a pregnant woman, causes her to miscarry, then that person is charged with murder. Yeah, that is a fact. That's a big fact. Sorry. So if a woman hires a doctor to kill her baby with an abortion, how is that not murder too? You can't have it both ways. Yep, you cannot have it both ways at all. Of course, it's a murder if a man assaults a woman who's pregnant and she miscarries, or also if a drunk driver kills a woman in a car accident and that woman is pregnant, the drunk driver is charged with double murder. So yeah, my allergies are kicking up right now. Not sure how much longer I'm going to go forward with this video. This is Kyle Becker. Abortion is the left's issue of choice because it's the one it can most easily lie about. Overturning Roe v. Wade would not end abortion in the U.S. It would only send the issue to the states to decide as the Constitution intended. But you won't hear this mentioned once on MSNBC. Yeah. I don't understand how anyone can watch mainstream media anymore. Like, all they do is lie about so much stuff. Like, and you can't even get a fair, balanced opinion on it anymore. So, yeah. John, who this guy is. 4 of the 5 Supreme Court justices ending Roe v. Wade were appointed by presidents. The majority of the U.S. voters voted against. The 5th was appointed by a president who opposed the 1964 Civil Rights Act. Okay. Who are you referring to then? 4 of the were appointed by presidents. The majority of U.S. voters voted. Okay. So what? Yes. Guess what? We do not have. We are not a democracy. We are a constitutional republic. So guess what? It was intended by the founders. They did not want 51% of the people telling the other 49% how they can and can't live their lives. So yeah. Which I don't think that was true by the 5th one. Wait. The 5th was a... Huh? Okay, whatever. Okay. What else? There was a few other big blue check marks that posted some stuff. I want to see. I'm going to get to Yvette Nicole Brown. Okay. This peace, doubt, resistance. Okay. I saw this tweet earlier. My mother was a registered nurse in the years before Roe and tells stories of women and girls being eviscerated, sterilized, and killed by back alley abortions. They did not need to get abortions then. If you were trying to go get a back alley abortion, you are an extremely stupid person, or you could have just gone to another state. By overturning Roe, Supreme Court isn't saving a single baby. Yes, they are saving countless babies. All the evidence is what you need is with the Texas abortion law. Look, you need to look at it. It bans abortion after 6 weeks. And if you looked at all the statistics since then, look at all the statistics. Abortion has gone down by at least 20% in Texas ever since their abortion ban was put in place. And yeah, so you get the idea. It will save tons of babies. And yeah, Yvette Nicole Brown, who's a actor, and she was actually part of one of my favorite TV shows when I was a kid, Drake and Josh. So yeah, I want to show you this. I'm gonna read this out here. If you are upset that Roe v. Wade is about to be overturned by the Supreme Court, but you didn't vote in 2016, or you voted for Trump because you didn't like the smart lady. Ooh, smart lady, email lady. Yeah, the one who falsely claimed that Russiagate was true, the one that started it. Mm-hmm. You did this with your apathy or your decision to choose an imposter. I believe that's supposed to be an imposter for president. You gave him 3 Supreme Court seats. Yeah. Guess what? Most people actually agreed with what Trump said. And now they're going to say, oh, they're going to call me a liar because, most people disagree with a lot of the things that Trump did. If you take California and New York out of it, just 2 states, or you can even, in some degree, you can take California out and just leave the rest of it. Most people agree with what Trump did. Most people voted for him. So you get the idea. Most people actually like Trump. Votes matter. Voting in every election matters. Yeah, completely actually agree with you on that. The people we elect, or those who are elected when people can't be bothered to vote, make decisions every day that affect our lives and livelihoods. Hey, guess what? Everyone should vote. I completely agree. Well, everyone who's a legal citizen and is not a felon should be allowed to vote. This decision affects the health care of millions of women. Abortion is not health care. End of story. I do not care. Great job, sarcasm. Oh, so she was joking with this, I take it? I don't think she was. Who knows? You asked if anyone was still here, and I raised my hand. Okay, thank you, Noah. Thank you for that. Yeah. We're going to try to go for another 15 minutes because I want to get this episode I want to make the stream get to an hour. So, yeah, we're going to try to go for another about 15 minutes or so. Okay. All right. Saving Republican. F. Joe Biden. If I recall, some prominent leftist said if abortion rights, Roe v. Wade, whatever, overturned, there will be a civil war. Who said that? Yeah, there's a strong chance there will be a civil war if this falls through. Completely agree with you on that. It's like Inauguration Day 2017. Yeah. Yeah. I want to try to find some of these prominent leftists right here. I want to try to find a couple of them. I want to know what they're yeah, I talked about that Steven Crowder situation right there. Well, and not before this. It's funny how suddenly all the people on the left support insurrection. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Okay. I want to try to find some of these prominent leftists. I want to see if Biden commented on this. I want to see this. I got to see if Biden commented on it. Did he comment on it? I'm going to try to see. Nope, he hasn't commented on it. I want to see if Kamala commented on this. Nope, hasn't commented on it. AOC. I want to check AOC, see if AOC commented on this. She has had to. Okay. Oh, yeah, she has actually commented on this. Right. See, people elected Democrats precisely so we could lead in prolific moments like those to codify Roe, hold corruption accountable, and having a president who uses his legal authority to break through congressional gridlock on items from student debt to climate. It's high time we do it. Yeah. First of all, I do not want my tax dollars going to bail out someone who made their own decision. So, yeah. And guess what? there is nothing in the Constitution that guarantees the right to an abortion, right? Oh, she also retweeted Bernie Sanders. I gotta check this one out. Yeah, we're gonna go. We need to check some of these these blue check marks out, guys. I think Ilipium is a small person mythology, tiny person. Okay. Hey, if there's anyone you want me to check out on Twitter to see if they commented on it, let me know who you want me to comment on in the comments in the comment section. Let me know if there's anyone you want me to check out. Okay. Congress. This is from Bernie Sanders. Congress must pass legislation that codifies Roe v. Wade as the law of the land in this country now. And if there aren't 60 votes in the Senate to do it, and there are not, we must end the filibuster to pass it with 50 votes. Yeah. You're not getting past Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema with that crap, man. You're not. You are not getting past that, boy. Yeah, like I said before, you have no right to end in a life. You don't. And plus, you already tried to end, like I said, with Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema. You guys already tried to end the filibuster already, and you failed. And there's not going to be any intention to try to do that again. Sorry, you're not pushing. Manchin and Sinema are not moving out of the way. All right, let's see what I want to see more stuff AOC posted because this stuff is actually hilarious. If we don't, what message does that send? We can't sit around, finger point, and hand write as people's futures, equality are on the line. It's time to be decisive, lead with confidence, fight for a prosperous future for all the people, for all, and protect the vulnerable. Leave it all on the field. Okay. So what? What are you trying to? What's your end goal right there then? Like if you let me know what your end goal is, I'll have a talk with you. Okay. As we've warned. Oh wait, I'm thirsty right here. As we've warned, the Supreme Court isn't just coming for abortion; they're coming for the right to privacy Roe rests on. No, they're not. Which includes gay marriage plus civil rights. Manchin is blocking Congress codifying Roe. House has seemingly forgotten about Clarence Thomas. These 2 points must change. Okay. Manchin is acting. They're not coming for gay marriage. They're not coming for civil rights. What makes you think that? Please explain that. I would love to know what AOC is trying to talk about. She doesn't know what she's talking about. And guess what? Manchin is not a radical leftist like you guys are. He is not. He's actually a liberal. As a matter of he is what a liberal is supposed to be. But you guys who are so far left, you're so far left that regular liberals like Manchin and others like Joe Rogan, Tim Pool, Russell Brand, and Kyrsten Sinema are right-wingers to you. Literally. That you guys are so far left that, and Elon Musk too. That's a huge one. I did a video about Elon in the Twitter situation, and yeah. So yeah. Oh, and also you're talking about Clarence Thomas. Clarence Thomas did nothing illegal. So there we go. All right. Who else? Okay. I gotta go, Ray. Thanks for the info. I'm not anti-gay marriage. I'm actually pro-gay marriage. I'm very pro-gay marriage. I have a lot of friends that are gay. Yeah. Okay. Where is it? I want to check some of these other people. Okay. Let's see who else there is right here. Who else is there to talk about? Okay. To see what they commented. Okay. I want to see if Joe Manchin even said anything. Like I said, maybe he said something. Okay. No, he has not. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Let's go talk to her. Let's see what she tweeted. All right. Where is it? Sorry about that, guys. Oh, here we go. Oh, here's the first. Well, I can clearly tell. The Supreme Court is preparing to overturn Roe, the most significant and glorious news of our lifetime. 100% agree. Join me in praying to God for the right outcome. Life begins at conception. Let's protect it. 1,000% agree. Marjorie Taylor Greene, she is a patriot, and she is not some radical right-winger that the Democrats frame say she is. She is not. So, yeah. Let's see what else she said. There is no pastor. Oh yeah, I retweeted this. There is no pastor or ordained by God that would support killing God's creation in the womb. There is not. You are a liar, a fraud, and a wolf in sheep's clothing. Shame on you. Who wrote this? Raphael Warnock. Oh yeah. As a pro-choice pastor, I've always believed that a patient's room is way too small for a woman, her doctor, and the United States government. First of all, no one cares about her uterus. What we pro-lifers care about are people. That is who we care about. So yeah, there you go, right there. Let's see. I'm gonna check some other pro. Jim Jordan. Oh, oh, okay. No, that's something different. I should say. Sorry about that. Okay, that among these are life. Oh yeah, that among these are life. Yeah, is that Dan Bishop? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Dan Bishop. Dan Bishop. Okay. I want to see who else. Hey, I don't care if you're an atheist. I have no problem with you. I'm if you there are atheists that are pro-lifers. There are. Hey, I fully support whatever your beliefs are, no matter what it is. I do not care. And I didn't say that. I'm pro. I don't know what you mean right there, Nova. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's see who else posted it. I want to check a few others out. Don Jr. I want to check Don Jr. Let's see what Don Jr. Oh, nope, he didn't post anything about this yet. Let's see. Jen Psaki. I gotta see what Jen Psaki has said. Ever then. Okay, I'm gonna have to check. Stephen Colbert. Stephen Colbert. I have to check Stephen Colbert. Yeah. Is him? I believe that. Oh, he hasn't commented on it, so I can't really comment on that. Yeah, 17-year-old. Okay, let's try to talk. That's fine. Who else is there? Barack Obama. That really. Oh, okay. That's probably just some joke guy right there. I don't know. Who else is there? I'm trying to find some more people. Who else is there to comment on this? Like, I'm trying to figure out Kristen Cinema. Yes, I can't find her either. Okay, who else? Ted Cruz. Okay, that is a good one. That is a good one, right there. Okay. It. Nope, he didn't. Oh, Don Lemon. Don Lemon. This one's gonna be fun. Lemon. Hey, where the CNN heading on to CNN with Don Lemon to discuss the political obtained draft opinion, which suggests that Roe v. Wade will be overturned. Yeah. Oh, breaking: legal abortion could be in jeopardy. Okay, that's according to a new court document obtained by Politico. Okay, whatever. So I guess he hasn't has said what he personally believes on it. So yeah, who else is there? I want to see Eric Trump. Okay, Eric Trump. Oh, Eric Trump down here. Let's see what else he says. Okay, he has not said anything. Okay, there has to be. Who else is there to talk about this? Oh, let's go to let's go to pro life. I want to check this out. See who else has commented on this. John Kennedy. Oh, I'm a big fan. Nobody in their right mind believes that in 1787, the drafters of the Constitution intended to include the right to an abortion, Roe v. Wade. Yeah, there is no evidence that the founders intended to have abortion legal. They never intended to put that in the Constitution. So why should we have it now? I fail to see any argument as to why it should be. No. Hey, what a miracle. What a miracle. Twins born prematurely at 25 weeks, now 3 years old. Life is beautiful. Yep. Life is beautiful. Right there. If this is true today, is begin a full life in America. Yep, it is. I'm trying to see. Let's see what Tim Pool has said. Tim Pool probably has the best answer to this. I want to see what Tim Pool has said about this. Left and right agree on this point. Tree of Liberty is looking kind of dry lately. I think she might be thirsty. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The Supreme Court coming. No, that's not what I'm looking for right now. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, okay. I don't think he's made his full on comment about this yet. So I don't know what he's talking. What he means right now. Yes, you can add things to the Constitution. Like, hey, you can amend the Constitution if you want. You can. There's nothing. Like I've said, right what the Constitution is right now. There's nothing that gives the right to it. Times are changing. Yeah, certain times do change, but the Constitution is not a living, breathing document. Its use is intended to be what it was the moment it was written. By the end of 22, everyone will be gay and trans. Okay, that's a little confusing right there. Okay. All right. I'm going to end this stream in a couple more minutes. I just want to go over a few more things too. I want to look at a few more people that talked about this because this is actually a really funny thing. Yeah, I'm going to check this out. See if my buddy is watching this right now. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to send him this text. We are looking at people's reactions to the situation. Okay, there we go. I sent it to my buddy. I actually was planning to have I asked a couple people if they wanted to come on the podcast right now, this live stream, but apparently no one was able to. So because it was at the last second where I asked them to. So yeah, because this is a breaking news, so I didn't have time to get everything in and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna look through a few more things of these, then we're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna go check this out first. Okay. Okay, no. Jesse Kelly. This ain't your father's Democrat Party, folks. You're dealing with the whole new thing now. Okay. Yeah, you're dealing with some radical leftists, so yeah. I'll have to do some more research into Jesse Kelly. Yeah, if you guys know who he is, let me know. Max Berger, I don't know who he is. Little known fact, but the Democratic Party currently controls Congress and the presidency could pass a law that enshrines a woman's right to a choose. No, they can't. No, they can't right now. Because the Senate is 50-50, and you can't pass a legislation right now with just 50 senators. So really, the Democrats control the Senate, but they don't have enough votes in the Senate right now. So yeah. Say it with me. Hillary Clinton was right about everything, in particular about Tulsi Gabbard being a Russian agent who infiltrated herself in the Democratic Party. Well, that's not about abortion, but she's not a Russian asset. She's not an asset by any means. Elon Musk said that today's Democrat. Oh, this is something different. I can tell. Elon Musk said that today's Democratic Party has been hijacked by extremists. So who the F are these guys? Yeah, a lot of those guys that you see in those photos are actually federal agents and Antifa thugs who infiltrated the protest and stormed the Capitol. So you guys know who that is. All right, the future of the Democratic Party. Okay. This guy right here, he's part of the World Economic Forum. He's one of Klaus Schwab's young global leaders. So he's one of the people that's going to help initiate the Great Reset. So you guys get who this guy is. So you have an idea. Oh, Candace Owens. I just now realized Candace Owens. I got to see what she has said. Candace Owens. I have to know what she has said about this. Oh. Okay. Oh, she hasn't said anything. But Chernovich, I actually follow this guy. I like him. This guy. He's pretty cool. Supreme Court draft opinions don't leak. This has never happened before. Yep. I don't even have words to describe this. Totally agree. It was clearly leaked on purpose just to put pressure on the justices to change their opinions. Obviously, no questions. No questions there. I'm going to check out everyone from the Daily Wire. I want to see Michael Knowles. Michael Knowles. I want to see what he has said right here. What has he said? Oh, nope, he has not said anything. Matt Walsh. Let's see if Matt Walsh has said anything. Huh? Where is he? Huh. Daily Wire. Let me check the Daily Wire then. Celebrate. Whatever that is. Where is it? I'm trying to. I got to check this part out. An abomination by by Chuck Schumer, I believe. And Pelosi as well. Say if leaked decision is real, conservative justice lied to the Senate. Well, if you're talking about saying that it's set law, well, here's the thing: people change their opinions over time. They get swayed, and plus, if you looked at Kavanaugh's argument, like if you go back to when the Dobbs decision, back when the arguments for it, Kavanaugh told the people that were arguing to keeping the banning to shut down the Mississippi law. He told the people, the person who was trying to argue for it, he said that they have not presented an argument as to why this should come before the Supreme Court. He says he thinks it's something that Congress needs to address. So yeah, he said Congress needs to address it. So yeah, and plus his opinion might have slightly changed a little bit. Who knows? Abortion supporters leaked Supreme Court draft to intimidate court. Yep, we already covered that. Conservatives call for probe of Supreme Court leak, warns justices in jeopardy. Yes, I think there has to be some investigation into this because clearly something fishy is going on behind the scenes. Whoever it was that leaked this knew what they were doing. No questions asked right there. This leak is the gravest, most unforgivable sin. Yep. Yeah. Shapiro. Oh, draft Supreme Court leak striking down Roe v. Wade. Here's what all of that means. Oh, we're gonna go right into this right here. Okay, by the Daily Wire. Late on Monday evening, May 2nd, Politico broke. Okay, I'm gonna go the draft opinion. Okay, I'm gonna go down to here. The draft opinion is most certainly authentic. It reads like this: "The leader elections demands." Okay, we get the idea right there. Who leaked it? But there's also here too who leaked the decision. It's absolutely primary. It's primarily for two reasons. First, it's just that a draft. No one has presumably voted for it yet. Drafts change over time. They are subject to feedback from other members of the majority. The attempt to leverage public pressure against the justice is an attempt to strangle the Alito majority opinion in the crib to generate fractures on the court. Yep, we fully agree with that. The impact of the draft majority. Okay, this part I want to get into. The Supreme Court majority does indeed endorse the Alito draft decision. It would completely revolutionize politics in the United States, which has been polarized around the abortion issue since Roe and its subsequent line of cases. Yes, that is. Okay. Those cases froze the law in place based on nothing more than suspicious social activism by left-wing lawyers wearing black robes. Oh, okay. Those cases also federalize what has been a state issue, polarizing Americans further on the issue. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now, California and Alabama would regulate abortion by their own lights. Yep, they would. The killing of millions of preborn children would cease. The big sword already underway in the United States would accelerate. Federalism would once again be the order of the day on the most contentious social issue in modern American history. Completely agree right there. That is a fact. Furthermore, the Supreme Court would go a long way towards reestablishing the credibility it lost over time. The Supreme Court. Sorry about this, guys. Sorry. My allergies are messing up. I'm going to wrap up here in a couple minutes. The Supreme Court was never meant to be a super legislator on behalf of liberal interest. It was meant to be a separate branch of government interpreting the laws as written. Striking down Roe would be a return to the days when the judicial branch was actually a judicial branch. Yes, because it would actually restore order to what it was. It's not really order if you look at it at the moment. And that would be a good thing, as Alito's draft opinion notes. And I quote right here: our sole authority is to exercise judgment, which is to say, the authority to judge what the law means and how it should apply to the case at hand. The court's inability to end debate on the issue should not have been surprising. This court cannot bring about the permanent resolution of a rancherous nation controversy simply by dictating a settlement and telling the people to move on. We do not pretend to know how our political system or society will respond to today's decision overruling Roe and Casey. And even if we could foresee what will happen, we would have no authority to let that knowledge influence our decision. You see, there you go, right there. They have, because there is no law basis for having abortion be in there. There's no standard if you look at it. Roe created a stupid standard which makes no sense whatsoever, because it said, and I'm quoting this, right? Well, I'm not quoting this, I should say, but basically the general Roe v. Wade, it says that in the first trimester there cannot be any thing to prevent a woman from having an abortion. There can be no law to say that. Then it says in the second trimester they can limit the kind of procedures they could do to do the abortion. Then it says in the third trimester they could outlaw abortion as a whole. So, which that makes no sense. Like, they literally just made that up. If you go back and look at the history, they had no precedence for making that. They just made that up out of thin air, literally. Well, then again, when you look at it, a lot of Supreme Court cases have been made out of thin air. Decisions, I should say, have been made out of thin air. But you get the general idea. A lot of things have been made out of thin air. So if you just make things out of thin air, then you have no basis. And so if we have no basis, who knows? It's going to be chaos, pretty much. Yeah. If Americans truly wish for a return to an era of politics in which we could live with one another, federalism and separation of powers is the answer to that wish. A Supreme Court majority approving Alito's opinion would be a massive step in that direction. Completely agree. Because if you looked at the founding of this country, the founders intended for the federal government to be there, to be the small piece that just kept things in order. That's all it was. And all the states had all the power all the power. That's how things should be. Like where we are right now, the federal government is trying to strip all the states of all their powers and trying to create a one unified government that controls everything piece by piece. And it's tearing the country apart. I don't think there's much argument against that. It's tearing this country apart. So, yeah. Wait. What is this? Okay. I'm going to check some of these comments. Are you a dude? Wait, what? Who is this? Wait, I didn't know this. Time for change, but abortion is still murder to the world. Yeah. God, I wish I was oh my God. I can't spell sad hours like Germino Zazar. Just because you want to die does not justify abortion. Yeah. I would rather be a fetus, be aborted, than being a shitty. Okay, I'm not trying to swear here. Full of abuse and plus, it should be an option for health reasons, especially. No, it should not. How can you believe in free choice and then take away someone's choice? Russian agent LML. Democrats are on the left, and y'all hate that. The country that used to spread socialism the most. Murder is not a choice. I'm against death penalty also. Well, I disagree with you on that last part about the death penalty. Love you that for you. How is that murder? It's a human. I don't consider it a body until once it's out. It's not a law. Pretty sure the Bible says the same thing. No, the Bible does not. The Bible does not say that. Whenever I say my opinions, I try not to mention the Bible or any religion whatsoever, because if you mention it, then what that really means is you don't have an argument really. All you're doing is you're going on your religious beliefs, so you can't rely on your own moral arguments. So that's why I try to avoid saying that. So yeah, okay, and yeah, so the Bible does not say that. Okay, It's biologically alive in all senses. It does not magically pops out alive. So it's a tapeworm. Okay. Yet you get those removed. Bro, I'm talking biology. Don't put religious texts in the debate. It's alive, living. Tapeworms are not human. Okay. That sucks. Most of the time, pro-life movement is based on religious. I wonder if it's still overturned. There are as old as biased. Are you a dude? Do you have for you? How do? Okay. Okay. Is that? I know it does. No pro-life. You don't have motion. Curly. So you're talking about yourself. I have to know. My good person. Okay. I can't. I made that up out of thin air. That's a good quote. Yeah. Yeah. Made that up out of thin air. Yeah, that is a fact. That Roe v. Wade was made up out of thin air. That is a fact right there. Like, if you go back and look at the history. Look at when the decision was made. It was just made out of thin air. So yeah, like Justice Blackmun, like I said, he was a very mediocre justice, and so he had no basis whatsoever. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end this right here. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna end this episode now, guys. Okay. I had an episode out today. I didn't intend to do another episode right here, but because this decision came out of nowhere, I had to cover it. So, yeah, okay. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to this episode. I'm not sure if there will be another episode this week. There might be. I don't know. I'll still. It depends. Like I'll decide if there is or not. There might, but there might not. I don't know. I'll still be working on that. Okay. All right, guys. This has been Ray from the Ray Infinity Show podcast. Catch you guys later. Peace. Oh wait, before I go to that, make sure to subscribe to this channel, guys. Subscribe to this channel. Turn on notifications and like this video and share the channel page too, so that we can get more. So we can beat the YouTube algorithm and. Yeah, so we can spread our message to the world. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning into this stream, episode 23 of the Ray Infinity Show podcast. Catch you guys later. Peace.